Hey Heavenlies, Lucille here, back with another video to speak about AI tools. In this case, it's going to be about mockups and how you can use your face to bespoke or unique mockups for your business, both in images as well as animating your image into a video. Now, if you don't know, I've got a new community which is not even a month and it's the first for me on the school platform. A lot of you have reached out and asked me why isn't some of my other courses and membership, the two that I have, on school. And quite honestly, I didn't really know school. I knew about it, and I know Alex, I think, is it Hormozy? I think his name is. I know he owns it, but I've never really needed it for my business. Okay. So that is why it was never one of the platforms that I used. And also, it was quite pricey for me as a newbie to fork $100 for a membership that I didn't know it was going to work for me. So, because you guys have asked, I've shifted to the school community, which is what you're seeing in front of you. And this is called Content Clone Community. Now, this video feeds off the first video, which is where I showed you, especially as a beginning, if you want to create stunning t-shirt designs, in particular Valentine's Day, because that's coming up and one of the big ones for Etsy. I said at the end of the video, I'm going to show you how to create mock-up images with your own face, with your twin, with your clone, and how to even animate that video so that you can create mock-ups that speaks to your business. Okay, so the reason I'm showing you Content Clone Community is because this is another fun home, house, whatever, of amazing creators who so passionately speak on this topic, who understand that content and creating content, quality content fast is the way to go on social media. There's a time, I believe, a time's going to come where your or our boring images for social media, Facebook, and the likes will not see, it will not be discovered. I think so. I believe so. And that's the reason I created Content Clone Community, because it also helps my existing community, such as AI Prompt Haven and the Digital Product Bootcamp. If you want to use amazing content in the form of videos and lip syncing and cartoon characters, that is what I speak about in this membership. Okay, so just to show you some of the classrooms, I show you how to build your own digital double. I take you through various systems, right? I show you how to make your twin talk and walk, how to clone your ideas. I do product mock-ups, and the list just goes on and on and on and on, right? So it goes all the way down at the bottom. So this is what the community is all about. And what I'm showing you today is basically some of the lessons that I use in this community. I'm going to show you how you can do some amazing mock-ups for your Etsy store or even your own digital store. So whenever I say Etsy, I by default mean your digital product store. Doesn't necessarily have to be Etsy. So let me show you some of the things that the members are have been doing. So this was something I was showed them last week, a couple of days ago. So just to show you what, back at you, Doreen. I love it. I love it. So these are some of the things, I put the lesson out there. Tell you which tools I've used. I show you what mine looks like, and then members just come on board. And so, okay, so these are the images, and then she obviously animated them into whichever software that she used to make it like do all of those cute things, right? Well done, well done. I haven't even answered her in the group, but I'll get to that. So, just to show you, and especially I think this will probably speak more to what the video is about today. So, in the vault, I've listed these cute little designs for graduation 2026. Now, I've been very successful with graduation 2025 in the form of tumbler designs, in the form of graduation packs, various clip art packs, and I've sold hundreds of graduation 2025 products. So what I've done was in AI prompt even, if did I do this? Oh, I'm always so confused because there's so much going on in the world, right? So let's just go. I think it's clip art. I think it's student life. I think it's student life. Fingers crossed. So click on student life. Yes, there we go. So I've got you 2026 graduation caps. Do you want to do mugs? Do you want to do t-shirts? Do you want to do caps? Do you want to do, whatever journals? I've got you 2026. So there's the output of the image, and then on the right you've got prompt itself, and again, where did I actually do this or create this design, right? So that I took basically, and then I used my own face, right? An image of my face. I've added some elements. So the hoop earrings, you'll always see me on YouTube with hoop earrings. That's just me. And I try and make it as close to the actual me as possible, right? So the black flowing hair, that is, I'm showing you two things basically. Your product you can mock up to show the buyer this is what it could possibly look like. Plus I'm showing you the mock up as in you, not like just a random woman or mock up that you bought from Creative Fabrica or Canva or even Etsy itself. You can use your own face. Why do I feel so strongly about this? Because using your own face creates more awareness about who you are. What is it that you're selling? Obviously, if that is something that you want to do, there are some people who are camera shy, who don't want to be seen on camera. They don't want people to let you, like, they don't want to be seen out there, and that's okay. But for the ones who are quite comfortable to show their faces, videos of them, create an AI twin. This is right up your alley. Okay, so these are all of my designs that I've just basically just built into a prompt. The prompts I share with you inside this community. So it's got the whole student lifestyle, different types of products that you can sell it as t-shirts, hoodies, etc., and tote bags. So that is what Content Clones community is. Now there is a free tier, and as you can imagine, not everything that I'm showing you or covered in this video will be part of the free tier. But if you just want to come and hang with us and chat and ask some questions, then you are in the right place. Okay, so for members who have got the full plan, you can just go to prompt, vault, random prompts, and then graduation 2026. You will then copy all of these prompts. We've got Georgia saying, thank you for these 10 prompts. Love this niche and have been successful in the past with sales on my Etsy. So I'm not the only one. So George is saying that he's also been selling graduation and it's been successful, right? So this, I guarantee you, this kind of presentation on Etsy is unique to you, and that is what sells on Etsy. The better you are on your mock-ups, the better you are on your presentation, people are drawn to that, right? And there George just said now he's also been successful in creating content on or products on Etsy for the graduation niche. So just in terms of where all of this is coming from, so let's get into how to create your own twin as your image, as your mock-up image or your video. Okay, so we're going to be using this tool, and I'll leave the link for you in the description. And for the first 30 days, it's absolutely free. That's the best part, right? So I'm still on the free plan, and I think for 1 month, it's free, and thereafter, just check out the pricing. I'm in South Africa, so it's going to speak about the South African rand, and a lot of you, which is based in the US, you won't even know what that means because you don't operate in the currency. So when you click on the link, it will just convert into your local currency, and then you can just sort of check it out. Okay, so how are we going to do this? So this is, maybe let me just start from scratch. So I will just say labs because it's in my history, right? So the tool is called Whisk. It's still in experimental phase, like you can see here. It's called Whisk. It's a Google product, right? And also, what I want to just let you guys know is that it's not available in all countries. It's still like sort of in beta, but it's an amazing tool. Let me tell you, I am like blown away, especially with the twinsy ability, the cloning ability, right? So once you're here, just click on Enter Tool. Okay, so this is your prompt box, text box. This is if you just want like random prompts, if you don't want to think about it. So it will just give you some random prompts like that. And this is the aspect ratio. So we are going to work with this one today. And this is just like the seed number. If you want to use the seed number or lock it in for future ones, then you can also do that, right? So I'm just going to leave it here, and then I'm going to take this out, and then I'm going to start by adding my face. So you just need to click on this little tab over here. Your image of you will basically be the subject. So whatever you refer to here, you will refer to the subject as the person that needs to be in the image. That's what the link is. And the scene in this case would be the design that we want in the mock-up image. So let me just take you through it. So start with uploading an image. Okay, so I'm gonna go with this image, right? That's me. And then in the meantime, you can, while it's doing its thing, analyzing it, the image, you can go for the scene, which is, like I said, the the design of what you want, where you want it, right? Look at all of these ones. They are so cute. These are the ones I uploaded to AI Prompt Heaven. So if you are a member over there, these are already there waiting for you. Copy the prompt, paste it in your software of choice, and get listing for Valentine's Day. I love this one, guys. I actually made a mock-up of a tumbler this morning as well. And this is also so cute. The quilting, patching, sort of vibe is really popular on Etsy. So let's go with this one, I think. Let's see what else is there. Just check again. This is also so cute. Let's go with this one. This grid style is very popular. It's been popular for more than a year now. It's crossing over, like it's crossed over to the Highlands baby cow. The cherries is also very popular. The even the Christian cross, if you into the Christian niche. The coquette bow, very very popular. The Halloween elements, it's just like all over, right? So with Valentine's Day and the teacher niche, I am going to go with this one and I'm going to click on it. So that is basically, the scene is basically what I want to include in this case in the mock-up image, right? So one thing you need to remember with Whisk, I've had very complicated prompts. I have had very, very complicated prompts, especially in Content Clones community. I include like Canon camera settings, the lightning. It's very, very multi-layered. Whisk doesn't work like that, and it loses its, my experience. Maybe I'm not doing it right, but just keep it simple. So basically, you will say, use the image, use the face of the subject in the image, and keep it exactly the same. Simple, right? Create a mock-up. Create a black T-shirt, or let me first say, create a mock-up image. A mock-up image of the woman wearing a white t-shirt. The background must be in a classroom. Okay, so use the face of the subject. Make sure the subject is sticked over here, right? And keep the face and use the face of the subject in the image and keep it exactly the same. Create a mock-up image of a woman wearing a white t-shirt. The background must be in a classroom. At the moment, it's outdoorsy, right? So I want it in a classroom. And I'm gonna just go. So I'm just gonna do this one. The thing with Whisk is it allows for multi-level prompting. It's very different to the other systems in my experience. Another system that works like this is Gemini, right? You can start with one thing and then you multi level prompt where you take it from one. You would see I did not ask for the scene. I just asked, can you see? Same face, background is a classroom, right? I did not ask for the scene. Multi-level prompting works like this. You leave everything else the same. Now you add the scene on the t-shirt, and keep, you don't even have to say this, keep everything else the same. Add the image scene on the t-shirt and keep everything else the same, right? So slightly different to other softwares that I use in terms of cloning and using your own face, and you see, so it's very different in terms of multi-level prompting. You can't do this with some of the other systems. I don't think ChatGPT doesn't hold the memory of this type of thing as well as the Whisk tool does, and also Gemini. I can start with a white t-shirt on a digital designer, and then I can go on and on and on and on. The problem with Gemini Pro is the face. If you don't know the nuance of that system, the face starts distorting. And I've picked that up in my CCC community as well as members in that community, that's in different communities, actually, another community that said that the face keeps the more you add, the face just goes all wonky. And that's facts, right? But there's a trick to that, and maybe one day I'll make a video. So can you see my face is still there, right? The issue here, it's cut off. Many mock-ups, don't need the whole face, it distracts, but I want it. So I'm going to say do not chop, do not cut off the face. And then you can also change the aspect ratio over here, okay? As long as you've got your tick here, it's struggling maybe with the aspect ratios. I'm going to try this way. Okay, there we go. We're almost there. I'll say with her full face in the image. And this is multi-level prompting, right? You can just add, I'll add more elements. Let me first get the face in. And again, it's free, guys, for a whole month. If you've got 12 Gmail accounts, a whole year's free Whisk access, right? I'm just letting you know that's available there out there. So there's my face. There is the images on it, right? And then now what I can do, if I only want to focus on this image, now I can say add clear reading glasses and change earrings to heart-shaped ones. Okay, generate. So this is called multi-level prompting. We started with basics. We didn't add anything. Then we added the design. Obviously, it started cutting off. Then you can speak to it. You can change the aspect ratio. Then it became clearer that the face must come in, and then we've got it. We actually got it right over here, and now we've got heart-shaped earrings and we've got clear glasses. So that's how you can add. Right now, what I want to do is I need to generate this into a um, what is it called? A 16 by 9 size because I need to animate the video, right? So animate, okay? You'll see here, animate. Videos are not landscape ratio. Change the aspect ratio and try again. So I'm going to, you can't actually do it here, but I'm going to do this and just there and then click. Hopefully the head stays in, like the full image. Oh, it's struggling with that. Let's say zoom out. Okay, perfect. So, importance of your wording and knowing the technical descriptions that you need to use. So, there has been a bit of a challenge. It's also removed the earrings and also it's removed the reading glasses. I don't know why. Let's see. Okay, so let's do yeah because yeah we need to edit that back in. Click on it. Now I'll say because now I've got the face and the whatever else, right? I'm gonna say add clear reading glasses and heart shape earrings. Okay, and then we generate. Okay, so I think it's an amazing tool, especially teaching on the topic of cloning. And the membership over here has got a lot of different tools. I speak on a lot of different tools. We are now 66 members. We only just started under a month ago, and this is also one of the ones that I showed, and that's how it came out. Members loved it. It's a lot of fun. Come and join us. Even if you just want to learn about the phenomenon, the AI cloning business, it is there. Let's go. Okay, now we're back in business. We've got the clear reading glasses and we've got heart-shaped earrings on both sides. Now I can animate because I couldn't animate earlier, right? Once you animate, you need to just give it some instructions. Let the woman pick, oh no, read a book and smiling confidently into the camera lens. So just like she's holding a book, make her look like a real teacher and you will see her move in a minute. So a lot of what I've just done now is to demonstrate the tool. This can go a lot faster. The more you practice, the more we practice, the better we get at it, right? Whisk is not a tool that I've used very long, but I've already incorporated it in both AI Prompt Even as well as the CCC community because I see the value in having this tool. There's a lot of other tools I can show you guys on, but all of that I leave for the paid community. So if you want to grab more like inside info in terms of how to do this, make sure to sign up for CCC, and I'm sure you guys are going to love it. Okay, so let's see the output. Okay. Now, I didn't ask for any of those details, but I think there's a way you can mute and unmute, right? But with Etsy, whatever video you upload, right, the sound won't pull through. It's just like sort of it just plays in the background. But I think this is a cute way. Everything is still consistent in terms of the image. Let me try and make this smaller. This is free if you want to get started. And it's hold the image face consistency. The glasses are there and the earrings is there. So just one way of shaping things up. You need to be fresh on Etsy, you need to be unique, you need to do something different. And I think this is maybe a little bit extra work, but I think it would pay off in terms of being original on Etsy. Okay, so I hope that you guys have enjoyed this video. If you've got any questions or want to learn more, let me know in the comment section and I will answer you, or I'll work on whatever other videos you guys need me to work on for you guys. So thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next one.